The energy that the fans here bring to our show rivals the most passionate fans anywhere in the world. We truly love coming here to perform for you, and that, all of you, and the reaction that you give us is what makes these shows so special. Looking back at where our partnership started, and more importantly, where our partnership is going, I have only one question for all of you. Saudi Arabia, are you ready? Then let's get this started. Thank you.
I'm not sure if you heard Braun, but Braun just told Omos he wants to know how much he weighs so he can pick up Omos and press him over his head tomorrow night. Stepping up on the scale now is Omos. And the official weigh-in for Omos for tomorrow night, 416.6 pounds. 416 pounds for Omos. Now I would like to welcome Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman to the scale. Braun Strowman's official weigh-in for tomorrow night, 335 pounds. 335 pounds. So again, the official numbers for tomorrow night's clash: Omos, 416 pounds. Braun Strowman, 335 pounds. And now a photo opportunity between these two men and Triple H.
Show everybody here who the boss is. Look, come on. Take the shot.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you to Omos and Braun Strowman. Coming up next at the Crown Jewel press conference, we will talk all about our main event at Crown Jewel tomorrow night. And ladies and gentlemen, introducing the challenger and the man who hopes to shock the world tomorrow night. Please welcome social media superstar, businessman extraordinaire, boxer, and professional wrestler, Logan Paul.
The tribal chief ain't the only one with a bloodline.
And with that being said, Logan, I think you've learned your lesson over the past couple of weeks about going it alone against the bloodline. From what I understand, you may have a little bit of backup here in Saudi Arabia.
Backup is an understatement. I brought with me a man who has the power of God in his right hand. I brought with me a man who represents the power of an entire army. Ladies and gentlemen, my brother, the undefeated professional boxer, 6-0 knockout artist, Jake Paul. How you feeling, JP? Masalam alaikum, Saudi Arabia! Let's go! My brother's about to get this W tomorrow, inshallah! Inshallah, my brother will do the unthinkable and beat Roman Reigns, just like they said I wouldn't beat Anderson Silva. And guess what, Paul Heyman? You said it first. Remember when you lied to the WWE fans and said that Anderson would knock me out? Well, guess what, buddy? I exterminated the spider, and that's what my brother's gonna do tomorrow against Roman Reigns.
Nice surprise. Congratulations. Just to smarten the two of you up, since obviously no one did that for the two of you as children, the tribal chief could smash the two of you right here, right now, on this stage. We're businessmen, which means he'll do it tomorrow when he gets paid to do it.
I think everyone's ready for us to defend these titles and walk out of Saudi Arabia still women's tag team champions. Okay. The men's control is not ready for Alexa and Asuka!
So at Dakota and Io, you lost the tag team titles to Alexa and Asuka this past Monday night on Raw. I'm sure the defeat is still stinging. How do you prepare for tomorrow to take your tag team titles back?
Honestly, look at the side plates on those titles. They still say damage control. So tomorrow, we will be taking those back, and then we'll be back where they belong, around our waist, plus the Raw Women's Championship.